It's the beginning of 2026, so I decided to create this beginner guide in Heroes of History Epic Empire. Everything you need to know when you start playing this game is going to be in this video. We're going to go over the heroes, buildings, gems, arena, treasure hunt, companions, everything that basically you need to know if you are just starting Heroes of History Epic Empire. So first thing first, maybe the main mechanic of this game is going to be the heroes. Now, first of all, how you can actually get some heroes. Obviously, the heroes can be get when you start playing Heroes of History Epic Empire. You're going to have some heroes that you're going to get for free. One of these heroes is, for example, Leonidas. You're going to get him for free. The other hero is Naya, and etc. You're going to have some heroes that you're going to receive for free. From there, where you can actually get some heroes is going to be from this portal, which is on the left top corner of your city. From here, you're going to have Time Portal, Legendary Time Portal, Arcane Time Portal, and right now we're having this Alliance Coachers, Allied Coachers, where right now we're having the Maya people. So most likely going to make some summons on this Time Portal, because those Antimatter is the most easy way to get it. You're going to be able to get it from many places, basically many places. By finishing your campaigns, at the end of the campaign you're going to have a chance, as you can see, you're going to get one of these Antimatter. When you're doing some missions, the missions that you're basically processing, this is your main quest, by the way. You're going to have a chance to get this Antimatter and etc. So from many places and shops, I want to point out also shops, because in the Chrono shop you have a chance to buy this one, even though that I don't suggest that much to buy from here Antimatter. From the arena you can buy Antimatter. From treasure hunt you basically don't have to buy Antimatter, but yeah, this is the places, one of the places, and every day you're going to get one for free. We're going to get this Antimatter. This one is the most rare thing in this game. So far from the time I play, I have like only 3 summons, as you can see. So this thing I don't even count it as a portal, because you're going to get one of these summons at the beginning. Okay, at the beginning I think there was one huge quest. When you finish the quest, you're going to have one of these legendary Antimatters. You have this one, Arcane Time Portal. This is for the different heroes. There's going to be some new heroes present in the game. So right now it's this Kavyuk and Ada Blackjack. You can go and check it out on my channel. I have an overview over these 2 heroes. Do I like them? Do I don't like them? You can go and check that out. And again, this is this event is based on this type of events that are jumping from time to time. When you're playing, they're coming for 4 days, and they finish in 4 days. From there you can basically get these Maya time portals. There's also for China, there's also for Egypt, and etc. This is all you need to know for summoning portals. This is going to be your main target and main place to get heroes. So if you have any questions about the heroes, just let me know in the comments below. Now, what the heroes are looking like is basically a one hero with one ability. We're not having like tons of abilities and something like this. It's just one ability. You have initial charge and regular charge. Initial charge is when the combat starts. This is when the hero executes his spell for the first time. This is initial charge. The combat starts, and after 4.2 seconds my Medusa is going to execute her spell. And after this you're jumping in the regular charge. This is going to be after the first execution, the second, third, until the end of the fight execution is going to be your regular charge. There is a difference between these two. Also in the Awakening you may see, for example, initial charge minus some specific seconds. Sometimes it's regular charge, as you can see, initial and regular charge having some time reduction. So this is what you have to know about the ability. And the ability is going to be like 70% from what you have to know over the hero. The other thing is this hero range or not. Obviously the range heroes are hitting from the safe distance. The melee heroes or heavy infantry, or the hero by himself is something like a melee hero but is having range units. You have to know which one is a melee one and which one is a range one. It's important because if you go only with the range heroes, they're going to get stuck together. What I mean by that is, if for example you have King Minos, Otto, Joan of Arc, who else, like Attila and Herman, you have like these three heroes and you send them, they're going to get stuck it, and heroes like Medusa is going to do crazy amount of damage over these heroes. I really suggest having good balance between the range and melee heroes, and obviously the melee heroes should be your heavy infantry or your tanks. This is something like a must. Some good tanks is like King Minos. From the ability you're going to see that he's taunting all enemies for 5 seconds. Also Otto is tank, taunting all enemies for 4 seconds, getting some shield. Obviously the minus shield is better, but yeah, you're having range melee, you have some tanks, you have manipulators. Now what the manipulator mean? Weak and control the enemies. Each has a special purpose. Some are strong against heroes, others strong against large squads. Now in case of the Medusa, she is good against large squads because it's dealing poison. The enemy with the radius of 2 at the location with the most enemies over 8 seconds, stun the target. It's also controlling stun the target, damage over time. So the manipulation is coming from this 2.5 seconds stun. Some other manipulation I can give you as an example is going to be where is she? I have to find her. For example, yeah, this is another manipulator. For example, this is Jane Austen. A lot of people like her. Mind control the enemy with the highest attack for 4 seconds, prioritizing heroes, increase the attack of the target by 120%. This is a very good hero when you're fighting against some extremely strong team and you want the enemy hardcore damage to hit somebody from their team. So you do this control, and also you're going to boost his damage for 4 seconds till basically this mind control is effective. So you're having mind control over the enemy with the highest attack for 4 seconds, and on top of that you're increasing his attack by 120%, which, you know, is something like a berserk with mind control. Absolutely wild. That's why I really like Jane Austen. I still didn't actually level up her that much, but yeah, we're going to also focus over her where I built my treasure hunt heroes. Very solid heroes. So this is the manipulators. Now the other one is going to be defenders. This is heavy infantry. We already spoke that this is the tanks. There is different tanks. Some are tanky tank, some are not that tanky tank. I can give you an example. For example, Herman is doing some damage in the area and heal himself, heal all allies within the radius for some extra. So here we're not having shield, but we're having AoE healing and healing for the hero. So yeah, there is a different tanks. Now from tanks we're having area attack or AoE heroes. Like Joan of Arc, 174 area damage on the radius of 2. Heals the allies with the radius. It's doing some healing and also increasing the attack, but also is doing AoE damage. Now there is other heroes like Maria Curie, one of the favorite heroes or the best heroes in the game, is dealing this damage. Also poison the target over 8 seconds. 64 more damage, burn damage also over 8 seconds. So yeah, you can see that the Maria Curie is absolutely wild hero. Now we're having a single striker. This is a heroes like Achilles, which is dealing 1.1k single damage to the nearest enemy, prioritizing heroes, increasing his attack speed but by some percentage, so it's 160% for 8 seconds. It's absolutely wild. Heal himself for 12% of his max HP. In Fire of Troy, increase his attack by 25% and speed up his ability charge by 2 seconds. So here we're having something for specific places. The Fire of Troy is going to be the events. We're going to jump over also over the events at one point. So do I miss some type of heroes? No, I think we actually cover. Oh yeah, finally it's going to be the healers. The heroes is going to be the heroes that you're going to need the most. The most easy one to be achieved is Ashoka. He's a 3-star and basically one of the best healers in Heroes of History Epic Empire. The other good healer I can suggest is actually Hetsasut. Hetsasut is also a very solid healer. What the healers are doing, they're basically doing some healing. But in case of Hetsasut, also charge the ability of all allies by 1.6 seconds. So she's also boosting the charge speed by some seconds. Very solid one. Very solid one. So yeah, this is from point of heroes. We already talked about now let's talk about the gear. The gear you can achieve on these places: Siege of Orleans, Sparta was stunned, and Fire of Troy. We already spoke about the Fire of Troy. Here is the different gear combinations: single damage due by 7.5% and etc. 5%. Yeah, there is a different, how to say it, sets with the different percentage. So I'm going to go here in stage 3. I'm going to make out of victory like 7, and yeah, as you can see here, we get water manti. I'm going to just remove myself for a second so I can explain more easy. There is like 2.5% attack. We get the sword. Again, this water's fall and etc. Now, we're going to get it and actually show you over the heroes what this is supposed to mean. Now, if we go over the auto and go over the equipment, you're going to see we can equip this hero. Okay, I can actually bring back myself on the screen. Okay, so we can actually equip this hero. When we go over the head, we have different heads with the different sets. Now this is basic attack damage do. I don't know if you can. Okay, I'm going to remove myself just for this section because people can see what is happening here. As you can see here, you're going to see attack. This is critical rate and critical damage and etc. Maybe for auto is going to be good this one. Basic, once what set. The set here is not actually for auto. We're looking something that is for tanks. Okay, this attack speed. Yeah, currently we're not having anything for tank, so we're going to focus over other hero like maybe Robin Hood. As you can see, for Robin Hood, we're having critical damage and we're having attack. So critical damage is not something that I suggest, because you're going to need critical rate to begin with. So basic attack plus 5%. This one is a good one, the Wancer set, but yeah. Now the other thing that I want to point out is, for example, this with critical damage, we can actually level up this thing. This is one of the things. I'm going to level up using this 5. Now to unlock this thing is going to unlock on level 4. So if we go couple levels, yeah, this thing opened level 4 and we get 12 more attack. Now this one can be max. I'm not quite sure what is going to be the max. Maybe 25, something like this. It's going to be the max attack you can receive. But with the better gear, obviously you can get even more here. Just yeah, for example, this one waterfall is having like 2 stats that you can get. Yeah, we're having 2 the blue one. Yeah, right now I have 2 the blue one. So yeah, this is from point of gear that you can use over your heroes. to boost the hero base stats, and from there the damage output of the hero, of the specific hero, by some amount. So yeah, this is from point of gear. Obviously you're going to have different gears. Here we have ring, we have this thing, I don't know, we have helm, we have weapon, and yeah, and etc. This is from point of gear. It's basically putting some gear over your heroes. Now the other thing for the heroes I want to point out is going to be the Tesla Storm. Now I decided to put it with the heroes just because from here you're going to be able to get this superior red crest, and this is ascension materials for your heroes. So if I'm at stage 11, I can just basically go and do some auto winning, and yeah, this is the ascension materials. Now for different heroes, as you can see, you have purple, yellow, red, green, and blue. To be able to participate, for example, in the purple one, you need only purple heroes. For yellow one, only yellow heroes. Only red heroes, only green heroes, only blue heroes. And you're going to get only blue ascension materials. This is the interesting because you cannot have like one team that you're going to farm everything, all the Tesla Storm. You have to basically make for each color like 5 heroes. That is going to be your main heroes that you're going to farm the Tesla. This is the important here. So from here you basically need like 25 heroes to begin with. Okay, we covered the Tesla Storm, we covered the gear. Let's talk about the buildings. Now the buildings, the main priority of the buildings is going to be first thing first is the buildings matter, but you want to proceed as fast as you can in the different eras. In Minoan era, you're going to have something that is game changing, and this is going to be remove the extinct building limit. Remove the extinct building limit, remove the extinct. Now, those things here is a game changer, because at the beginning you're going to struggle with workers. And I make some mistake back in the days when I started playing Heroes of History Epic Empire. The mistake I did is I buy the luxury home. When you go at the buildings, yeah, here is the buildings. You have homes, which can be medium or small homes. You have different farms, domestic and rural farm. You have barracks. This is where you train your heroes. You have siege, heavy infantry, ranged and cavalry barracks. You have some workshops. This is from Byzantine era. Right now is presented, where you basically produce some other stuffs. Culture sites, you can actually have giving you some this happiness and some special. This is again for Byzantine era. That I basically have to build this one. Okay, I'm just going to speed up this one, and I'm going to build this one. So yeah, I forgot about this building, by the way. Anyway, so the buildings, the order of the buildings is you're going to need the small homes for the gold. This is going to be the building that's going to produce your gold. Where you need gold in the levels of the researches of each era. As you can see here, it's like 344, 43. The other place is when you're doing some buildings. The buildings also request some gold. As you can see, medium home 260k, farms, domestic farm 880k. All these things is costing gold. Also, the upgrades of this statue that is giving this happiness is also requiring pure gold. So there is going to be a lot of places where you're going to need some gold. The good thing is the small homes is also coming with the workers. This small home is giving me 1 worker. And again, at the beginning, you're going to have struggles with the workers. Definitely going to have some issues with the workers, which, you know, it is what it is. But don't go and buy the luxury small homes, because those buildings can be leveled up only with the gems. This is luxury home. Obviously, they're giving more from the standard small home. Is giving more gold, but to level up this building, you need to spend gems. And this is going to be the next point, the gems. This is going to be your main currency in the game, where you can buy, for example, some land, basically everything. As you can see, I finished even my speed up. I speed up the building with the gems. Gems is something like a currency that you buy in game many stuffs. On top, but yeah, obviously there's going to be the other main currency is the real monies, but yeah, it is what it is. So with gems, where you have to spend your gems, for me personally, I believe in the expansion. Spend your gems over the expansion, get more territory, and having more territory, you're going to build more buildings, which is going to give you more production in the long run. So yeah, don't spend it on the homes. I know you're going to struggle from workers, okay? You're going to struggle at the beginning for workers. You're not going to have these bad boys here. But don't buy the luxury home. Now let's talk about the other important places, and this is the treasure hunt. Now what the treasure hunt is, this is something like a map where you're fighting and going over the different missions. I'm going to show you a little what you have to basically do, and I'm going to give you some tips and tricks, because this is a very important place here. So yeah, here I'm going to use my yellow team. I prefer to use yellow team just to counter the troop that the enemy is having. So if I see dark heroes, I'm going to use yellow. And yeah, I'm going to show you in the next fight what I mean by that. And this is the other very important point that I want to point out is, yeah, we're going to battle against water. Now, as you can see here, fire beat green units. Red units deals 125 damage to the green units. And other way around, the green units do 75 damage to the red units, because red units counter green units. Blue units counter red units. That's why the red units do only 75% damage to the blue units, and other way around. You can see from the top right corner, basically this thing here, red beat green, green beat what was the name, water beat fire. So if I go with my green team, you're going to see big yellow numbers, which is that my green team is countering this water team. Also here for the sun and moon, sun beat moon, moon beat sun. This is something like a counter there. So if we see, and as you can see, yeah, almost immediately they just die right there. Yeah, this is the big yellow number. So yeah, this is the treasure hunt. You go there, you progress. It's good to have an alliance. With the alliance, you're going to be able to open this chest, getting some extra points here and there. Also, you get points from the treasure hunt, and after you beat specific stages, you're going to be able to get even folios. This is an ascension material for your heroes. For the treasure hunt shop, you can buy different stuffs, like I already mentioned, folios. I personally prefer to buy the Fountain of Youth, just because it's giving me everyday rewards. Is this building here. So if you manage to level up this building, right now this building is producing me, maybe I have to remove myself, is producing me 2 of these potions or these researches and 8 of this shard. So yeah, this is the production that I'm receiving. This shards is antimatter shards, which is basically summons. So yeah, this is for the treasure hunt. Be active there, give your progress. Right now I'm working over the apprentice too. And yeah, the thing is with the treasure hunt is you're having the number of time that your heroes can be exhausted. So right now, if I battle this one, you're going to see that I'm not able to use my yellow and green team because they're already exhausted. So at my level, I can use one team one time every 3 rounds. So if I use it on the first round, I will need 2 more teams to continue till the 4th round come, and I can use my same team again. So with the difficulty increasing, you're just going to need more teams there. Right now I'm going to just use my fire team, and the fire team is just going to do what they're doing the best, basically destroying the enemy. But yeah, I strongly suggest go with like 5-6, but this is end gameplay. We have 5-6 teams. And yeah, finally you're going to face, before you get some good rewards, you're going to face some heroes. Here is the important part. Right now I'm going to use my yellow because only my yellow team is not exhausted. As you can see, my green and red team are exhausted. I'm working over my water team, but so far I just don't have it fully. And here comes the damage. By the way, Menace, this hero, I really hate this bad boy, so bad. But yeah, I think we're going to do what we have to do. King Minos doing some downs, and the hero is dead right here. So there is like a couple of the stages. There's going to be always heroes there that you have to basically defeat. The moment you defeat them, the mist is going to, move it away, and you're going to try to get like 205, and from there the mist is going to get removed, but it's going to be absolutely the same. You're going to have again some heroes that you have to defeat and chests with something inside. Here, after each of these heroes fights, you're going to have a chance to heal your troops. But I really don't want to go that much in deep of the treasure hunt. I have videos on my channel where you can go and check them out. I think they're extremely valuable. Now the other thing is going to be Arena. Arena is again one of the places where you can just go there and build a team again, but here you don't have any kind of control. You basically make your line, and everything is on auto right now. You don't have any kind of control. You cannot do some timings. You can basically do absolutely nothing here. And oh my god, Bonica almost killed my poor Robin Hood. But yeah, right now I'm fighting. I really like to have one tank, one sniper, one buffer, one debuffer, and one healer. And also Medusa, absolutely wild hero in the arena. So after you finish and you win in the arena, you're going to receive some points. In this case, it's going to be 3 points, and you can jump in the arena shop to buy some stuffs from there. You can go and buy these antimatters, which is a summons, or you can get this limited legendary summons and etc. So arena is something that, yeah, you have to basically farm. It's also giving some food. If you struggle with food, a lot of people are struggling with food, including me. And finally, I'm going to talk about the campaigning. In the campaigning is more AoE heroes in the majority of the cases. This is like having Hercules right there. This Hercules is level 100. having William Tell again 100. So yeah, I'm not quite sure I'm going to basically finish this one because it's a very solid one. As you can see, there is like 2 card difference here, but I'm basically going to try to do it. Now what I want to counter the fire, but I really don't have anything right now to counter fire, and I'm just going to put Maria Q here. So let's try it. King Minus is going to taunt everybody. Here is more hero related. It's not a lot of troops that you basically have to kill. And yeah, Hercules is, by the way, very hard. It's like 100 level 100. But yeah, we managed to actually kill him. If I manage to kill right now, okay, I'm just going to take out the auto because I'm going to need everything on the next stage. And here I'm going to use the auto. Okay, Medusa is basically stunning everybody. Getting some healing. Maria Curie. Medusa and Maria Curie is absolutely wild combo. Look at this thing. If I put even Menace, it's going to be even more crazy combo. So yeah, this is how the how to say it. This is how the companions are looking. We're having like 2 healers and 2 AoE damage dealers. I'm going to stop everything right now. I'm going to just kill those troops. And yeah, here we're facing William Tell, which I'm going to just taunt everybody. Okay, Maria Curie is going to do what she's doing the best. We're waiting also for Medusa. Oh my god, my poor Minus is... Oh brother, is he dead? Oh my god, he's almost killed. Oh yeah, they one-shot my King Minus. By the way, William Tell is used as a counter of what was the name? Of Ashoka, one of the best heroes there. I'm not quite sure I'm going to survive. This hero is again ready to fire up. Yeah, I'm not so sure I'm going to be able to do it. Yeah, most likely not. Oh my god, I'm so close. If they manage to fire up, if I kill this one, perfect. No, please, please, no. Okay. So yeah, this is the companions. This is the companions little little introduction in the companions, but the majority of the time is going to be you trying to beat the companion. So yeah, I didn't actually get some luck there. Sometimes it's actually RNG. You just get lucky. Let's say it like this. It can be with some critical. You just switch the positioning of the heroes and stuff like this. You may get actually lucky there. So you can do and try it this way. So already speak about the companions. The general quest, yeah, do your general quest, a lot of rewards there. Do your quests in general, all of them. Are you going to have some daily task? Do your daily task, get some extra of these tickets. It's just saving so much time at the end of the day. And yeah. So yeah, I guess this for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. If you get that far, please hit one like. Obviously you enjoyed this video, and subscribe. If you want to support my channel and the work I'm doing, you can become a member of this channel. I wish you great day, and yeah, see you in the next video.